Okay, so night 2 of our freezer and pantry challenge. I pulled out some chicken fried rice that I had. It was just in a bag, and I only had enough really for a side. So I put it in here, and I thought, hey, I have lots of rice, and I have this bag of chicken that's almost gone. So I'm going to turn it into a full dinner again. I'm going to cook some chicken in this Instant Pot, add it onto here, dump in my seasonings, and I'll just bake this tonight when it's time for dinner. And then my rice, I went ahead and cooked enough to where I'm thinking if I put the rest of that chicken, so I'll put some in here, some in there, and another bag of these vegetables, I will even have chicken fried rice for yet another night. Last night for our freezer challenge, we had some leftover taco soup from the freezer, and to bulk it up and make it enough, I added extra salsa, extra beans, and even some diced up yellow potatoes. So we actually had enough for last night's dinner, and we had enough to freeze some leftovers. So I'm thinking I will save that, and we will have a leftover night, because I also have some roast in my freezer. So one night that's not enough for a whole dinner, but enough for some. So one night I will just do like a leftover night of all the freezer meals that are in there that are not enough for freezer meals. So I'm going to get this chicken going in my Instant Pot and add some there and add some there for night 2 of our freezer and pantry challenge. Okay, so I got my chicken out of the Instant Pot, and I added, so I have my rice, some veggies, and chicken in here, and I'm just going to freeze this for a different night's dinner. I will turn this back into chicken fried rice, so I will add egg and soy sauce and all the yummy things to that. And then this one had my leftover chicken fried rice in it, and it was actually a night when I forgot to add the egg to it, so it was more just like a chicken, you know, chicken and rice meal. So what I've done is I've went ahead and added the extra rice and veggies and a little bit of extra chicken, covered it in cheese, and this is just going to be a chicken, rice, and veggie bake for tonight for dinner. So that's what I did to turn that leftover extra freezer dinner into 2 different freezer dinners so that we can get through this freezer challenge and not starve. Okay, here is the dinner for tonight and all of its cheesy loveliness. So I don't have to add any sides because we have our chicken and our rice and our veggies all on here. It smells wonderful, so I'm going to go plate this up, and we're going to have this for dinner on this Wednesday. To go along with our March and April freezer and pantry challenge, I thought I would show you guys all the dinners that I already have prepped, or at least have all the things for in our pantry and freezer. So like tonight we're having the chicken, rice, and veggie bake. Then we're going to be getting a pizza for a sleepover this weekend, so that is one thing I don't have, but I needed to put that on the list. And then taco soup, chicken fried rice. We can have potato soup twice. Now we're not going to eat them in order. I'm just showing you all the things I have, and it's easier for me to just write it down twice. And then tortellini and Italian sausage soup. We have enough to have that twice. A breakfast casserole. We have enough pork ragu to have 3 times. I'm not sure if we will actually have that 3 times before I go grocery shopping next, but I can, so we'll just see how we're feeling. We have stuff for steaks, and then I have like asparagus and green beans, just all kinds of veggies we can have. We're going to have tacos, spaghetti, crock pot lasagna. We're going to have some Chinese chicken and rice, kind of like a, oh, I didn't put my, we have stuff for, oh, I do have that, chicken fried rice, okay. Yes, and then we're going to have a Chinese chicken and rice, which is just like, what is it? Sweet and sour or something chicken, I forgot, maybe it's sesame chicken, and just some rice, and I'll throw in some veggies with that. And then sweet potato, and I bought some wings from Aldi's when they were on sale, like they were already seasoned and everything in the freezer section. They were on sale, and I picked up some bags thinking we would do that for a lunch, and we never have, so I'm going to throw that in and make it a dinner so I can use these sweet potatoes up. And then that mandarin rice I made one night as an Instant Pot meal, that was just too sweet for us to have as a standalone dinner, even though yes, there is chicken in it. So I also at Aldi had gotten some pot stickers. They were on sale by the wings, and so I got a couple of bags of those. Haven't eaten those up yet, and we've had them now for a couple of weeks, so I thought the pot stickers with the mandarin and chicken rice would balance themselves out and make a good dinner. And then I still have a freezer helping of ham and beans for dinner. So I have 20 dinners ready to go, basically. Some, like I don't have the tacos or the spaghetti or the lasagna done, and that pizza up there, but I have 20 dinners in my pantry and freezer, so I'm going to try to get these eaten up because I have spent more this month on food than I normally do because I wanted to do those special Instant Pot dinners that I didn't technically need. So I have already basically for the month of March, I like to spend around $800 a month for my family of 7. I've already spent, I think it was, I wrote it down, $830. So I'm over budget. So I'm not going to have to buy any dinners. I will have to buy some more like shredded cheese and some more sour cream, but nothing big. And then we do still have a lot of breakfast, lunch, and snack stuff too. So I'm going to do a small fill-in haul on Friday, and I will show you guys what I get and what I spend. I'm hoping that I won't have to spend over $100 on the next haul, and just keep it really small. And this right now, it's March 20th. So this can take me all the way up to, I think, April 8th. I plan on going shopping again on April 5th, but this could last until April 8th. So I just wanted to show you guys what I had planned and why I'm doing the challenge. I just spent a lot already this month, and I have a ton of dinners. My freezer is full, so we're gonna get through some of these before we do another, you guys. So today, it is Thursday, and the sickness that's been going around my house has caught up to me. So I'm thankful to have some quick and easy dinners ready to go. So like I said in my meal plan, I'm going to use up these pot stickers that I got on sale at Aldi. We have one of pork and one of chicken. And then this is my Mandarin chicken rice that I made, a couple weeks ago now. This was the second serving that's been in the refrigerator. So this has chicken and mandarins and some cranberries and rice is what it is. I thought these would pair well together. This was too sweet for a dinner just all by itself. It just didn't feel like a dinner, but it was really good. So I think as a side it'll go good. So I'm going to get this going in my crock pot, and then later when it's closer to dinner time, I'm going to heat these up in some oil in just my big electric skillet. So that's what we're going to have for dinner. I'll show you when we get it all compiled here when we're about ready to plate it up. Alright, so our pot stickers and our rice are all cooked up, ready for dinner. Quick and easy dinner on this Thursday night. Okay, the continuing saga of our freezer and pantry challenge. So I have written down, like I showed you the other day, the 20 dinners that I have planned that I have majority of the stuff for in my freezer or my pantry. So I am just kind of looking at that and compiling my list. I normally go grocery shopping Friday morning, like as soon as Aldi opens, so I make sure and get all the good produce before it's gone. Thank you, baby. And so it's not crowded. However, I'm considering going through and doing all the dinners that I have absolutely everything for and just eating everything down, so I really do know what I need. So I can't decide, so I haven't been grocery shopping yet. So that is what I'm doing, and I keep my meal plan in the very front of my homeschool. This is my self-made planner here. So I keep my meal plan at the front of it. Usually it's not this long, but that's what I do. So that way, because I always think, what are we having for dinner tonight? Well, I can look and see while I'm sitting at the table with the kiddos. So that's what I'm doing, making my list. Today we are going hiking. Hi, Aria. Yes, as soon as my husband gets home. So we've all been kind of getting ready, dressed, packed for that. So tonight we're going to have a super quick and easy dinner, kind of like we had last night, because yesterday I wasn't feeling well. So pulled out a quick and easy dinner. Tonight it's going to be the same thing. Like I said, I had got these on sale. We have honey barbecue and buffalo wings at Aldi one time, thinking they would be like a quick homeschool lunch or something, and we've just never used them. So we're going to use them tonight for dinner. These sweet potatoes need to be cooked. I have 2 bags. I'm going to go ahead and cook both bags today, and then what we don't eat for dinner, that'll just be quick lunches for me and the kids who like sweet potatoes. I have 2 who do not like sweet potatoes, so I'm making a couple of packs of this mac and cheese because I definitely want everyone to be full before we set out on our hiking trip. And then for our hiking trip, I normally go and get snacks and goodies and whatnot. Here, I will talk to you. I normally go and get snacks and goodies and chips and all the things, but I really am trying to stick to my budget. I only want to spend another $100 this month on food. So we have 2 weeks? No, 1 week? Okay. We have 1.5 weeks left before I want to go real grocery shopping. So $100 left, we'll just say, for the next 2 weeks. So I am not going to go get extra snacks for this. I might have to stop and get bottled water if I can't find enough lids to our bottles we have here. But otherwise, I'm just going to pack everyone up some sandwiches, take the granola bars I have, you know, maybe some oranges, and it'll be good. We don't need chips and all that. But so I want everyone to get real full at dinner, so that way they won't be starving. We have to drive an hour, and then we usually stay there for a couple of hours and then drive an hour home. And usually on the way home, everyone's hungry, and we'll be getting home at 8. We normally, you know, go to bed at between 8 and 9. So won't want to be feeding everyone when we walk in the door. I just want them to be full so they can brush their teeth and get cleaned up and go to bed. So that's what we're doing. Didn't mean to turn this into a hiking vlog. Just wanted to show you how I'm kind of organizing our pantry challenge. So I have my meal plan list, and then I'm making my grocery list. So to know exactly what I need, I'm kind of doing inventory here. So I have, this is almost full. It's still good. We'll save that for smoothies. One of my eggs busted, so sad. And I think that these are all, this is full, so that was on my list. I can cross that off. Okay, and all these, so how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dozen eggs minus 1 there because I took out the one that busted. And I do have a breakfast casserole coming up. That'll probably take 2. So I think we'll be okay on eggs. The other 3 can serve for breakfast and whatnot. I might grab one more. We'll see. That's just an apple juice. Okay, this can just, there's hardly any left in there. I'll put it in my, I have another one down in there. Well, I can't make it fit, so it's gonna go back. And then I only have the 1 stick of butter, so we'll definitely need more butter. But, okay, this is almost full. This case of yogurt, need 2 more there. But then I have this one. So I think I'm gonna call it good on yogurt. Eat all those up before I spend any money on any more. And this is why I was kind of waiting to do my grocery shopping. I just really wanted to make sure I spent the money where it needed to go. My husband's yogurts, he's only missing 3, so he's not eating these as fast as normal. So I'm going to wait on this as well. And then I had sour cream on my list. This one is completely full and it's still in date. And then this one is almost full and still in date. So I'm going to mark that off my list. I'm going to clean my refrigerator. This was just tea from, we bought tea for something, I don't remember. Oh, Sunday my husband was off and we all had lunch together and whatnot. I stopped and got drinks. My butter, this butter is full. So I could maybe not buy sticks of butter and just use up this unhealthy spread here. And then leftover soup that's been in here a couple of weeks. I think we'll toss that. My lettuce is frozen, you guys. There's ice on that. So I'm gonna probably need to eat that, pull out the frozen part and get that eaten. Alright, just sandwich toppings. I do need some more coffee creamer. The soy sauce doesn't go there, but whatever. And then this is leftover pot stickers that I'm just gonna heat up for a lunch one day for a couple of the kiddos. Leftover pizza. This is leftover Red Lobster biscuits. So I might pull those out and just heat those up tonight and let people eat those. We can put this tea back. So, and then this is our apple and grape drawer. I think I'm good. I had apples on my list. I'm going to mark that off. Let them eat up all of these. We were just going through apples super quickly, and now we're not. So, let them eat up this. And I don't think anyone has even touched these green grapes. I think they'd prefer purple, but we're going to eat these green grapes up before I buy any more. So I'm going to mark that off the list. I still have one of my orange containers on my counter full of oranges, and it looks like someone did open that, but it looks like it's basically full. So I'm not going to buy any more oranges. That's for the pork ragu. We just like to snack on this with ranch. This lettuce should have been put back in its bag, and it wasn't, but we'll see if we can salvage any of that or not. That's just for sandwiches and stuff. Leave that for now. And then this is our meat and cheese drawer. So we still have a whole bag here that has not been opened and is still good. And then we have like a little portion there. So I think on mozzarella cheese we are good to go. I'm not buying any more. Yes, we have, Aria's showing us spicy hot sauce. Let's see, I don't have any shredded cheddar or taco type cheese, and I'm going to need that for this week. So I'm going to see if maybe Aldi has their big bag, and I'll get one big bag. If not, I'll get a couple of small ones. Cheese cubes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then none of them have been opened. Y'all not eating cheese cubes lately? Look. And then a 5th that has been opened. So if they don't start getting into these, I'm going to have to freeze some of them. Let's see. Oh no, July 17th. Okay, so maybe, but I definitely don't have to buy that, so that's going to save me, because they're like, what, $2.79 or something a bag. So that'll save me some money not buying those. Have a lot of cheese and apples this week for snacks, I'm thinking. All right, what is beeping? Oh, my fridge is beeping, so I've had it open too long. Okay, this pack of pepperonis that has not been opened. Good snack there. And then some Swiss cheese and a Munster that the Munster hasn't been opened, so maybe just one more pack of that. I will definitely need some lunch meat, and that was for something we didn't use it for, so I'm not going to buy any more of that. Now I'm going to close this fridge, so it'll be quiet at me. Now, I think I already showed you guys what was in my freezer, what kind of sparked this challenge of, hey, we've spent a lot, hey, we have a lot of food in here. So I think I've already showed you guys pretty much everything. Here's more of those Red Lobster biscuits. We'll save those for a different night. Just like little things like leftover popcorn chicken, like little things like this that need to be used up. Here's for gonna be our chicken fried rice, and just lots of, like, this is a roast that's not a complete enough of a pot roast to use. I had put my tortillas in here because I bought them a couple of weeks ago. No one was using them. That's for tacos. So you can just see we have like asparagus. I think we have a stroganoff sauce left over we need to use. All of our potatoes. This was our 3rd time using that taco soup I made in my Instant Pot. And that was what we had the first night of this challenge, and that I forgot to show you guys. I'll see if I can pop a picture up or something. I put it on my Instagram. Yeah, just lots of veggies and stuff. More potatoes, Brussels sprouts, huge pork thing. I have ground beef here, and I have ground beef here, and I have, that's cookie dough we made and didn't use. So just little odds and ends that need to be, those are those steaks, need to be used up. Are you helping me? But I think I showed y'all that before, but there's a quick recap in case I didn't. Okay, and this area is pretty dark, but we just have some odds and ends. I don't know how this happens. This loaf is half eaten. That loaf is basically eaten. We open up new packages. Apparently that one's about half. So some of this will disappear because I'm going to make sandwiches for our hiking trip. So some of that will disappear. What else do we have in here? Oh, Aria has an onion. There are, well, quite a few, maybe, no, I think 2 wraps in there. Need to eat those up. And just finish off some of this bread. There's even more bread back in there. So just finish off some of that before I buy some more. I had gotten a whole bunch of these at Big Lots. 75 cents a box. A few weeks ago now. It's been like a month. And a lot of the kids were not huge fans. I think they're too sweet. So they've just been going really slow. But I am going to take them hiking because when they get hungry enough, they're going to eat those. And then I don't know why my onions are up here. They're usually on the bottom, but that's where they are. Down here, we have 2 bags of cereal that the kids have just been like snacking on. That's why they look like that. And then you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things of cereals. We are not huge cereal eaters. It just like goes in phases. They'll snack on it, they won't. But I like to have it for quick breakfasts, so I don't need any more cereal, but I am out of milk. This is, I'm going to take some of these hiking. Also, just a whole case I got at Aldi of these peanut butter crackers. They were on sale. I think they were like 49 cents a little pack. So I just got a whole case, and we've actually really been enjoying them. You can see we've eaten a bunch. So we're going to take some of these hiking. I'm going to set them up there with the bread so I don't forget. And then down here is our guilty confession. I keep a pack of this. It lasts for a few months because we don't eat it that much. But your backpack? Okay, hold on. I do keep a pack just, I don't know, for emergencies. We'll say there's a pack of ramen in there in case a kid is sick or they don't like the dinner. That is always back there as an option. My mom drinks those when she comes, so I keep some. And then we have an almost empty peanut butter, a brand new peanut butter, and another almost empty. So we're going to get through all this peanut butter before I buy more. And then this is 1 unopened pack of jasmine rice, so that'll be good to have on hand, and I think I have more up in my top cabinet as well. So that's what's in this, kind of. This is our quick and easy if you need a sandwich or cereal cabinet. And then down there I usually keep potatoes and onions, but I just pulled my potatoes out, and the peanut butter got stored down there. This is like a miscellaneous cabinet. I have art supplies up here, and then I have dog treats. I put the chips up there that the kids cannot eat, like taco chips for taco nights, or my husband's chips for his lunches. And then my husband keeps his protein bars. There's only like one in there, so I'll have to get him some more. And then his trail mix he takes is almost gone. And then there's just a random thing of oatmeal in there. And then, like I said, art supplies. Okay, and then this is our like above the counter pantry. I usually keep a lot of baking and like miscellaneous things that we don't need very often up here. That's my emergency coffee creamer, big old thing of seasoning, popcorn. We've got our syrups up here, some pure sweetener, and then there's just like avocado oil and baking soda and baking powder. And you can't see it, but there's sugar and flour, baking soda, all the things. And then down here is where I keep pastas and stuff. So we have ranch seasoning, taco seasoning, garlic. And then these were left over from that Chinese dish I did. So that'll just be not really enough for a dinner, but maybe I can cook that up one day for lunch with some veggies or chicken for the kids. One thing of macaroni, because I'm cooking the other two for dinner. And I just buy that for random dinners, random lunches. I'll grab a few at a time. And then this is all the pasta I have left. So on my list, I have put down the pastas I need. And then a random thing of stuffing. I don't know, it's been there forever. My apple cider vinegar is up here. The salt should be up there, but I can't make it fit. So I usually keep cans and soups up there, but we had picked this up at a Big Lots and it just is still there. This was that onion soup that I thought I needed and never did, onion soup mix. So you can just see more, it's kind of unorganized here, the seasonings that aren't on the counter, extra ketchup, I don't know, spaghetti sauces, more seasonings. I got a stack of tuna back there and some Rotel, so I can use those for the kids who like that sometime this week. Our butter spray, some gravies, in case I guess I do mashed potatoes or something. That's what I'm going to use for our Chinese chicken and rice. Some baked beans that would probably be good for tonight, but I'm going to save them for a different night. So yeah, I'm going to get some more spaghetti sauces, but up here I don't have a whole lot more I'm buying for. I'm going to get more pasta and more pasta sauces. That's just bacon stuff, so you know. And then up here, not really anything great and dandy. I keep extra broth and extra, there's like chicken noodle soup and extra hot sauce and just random tidbits, lots of little soups and like black-eyed peas, things that we don't use all the time, but we have. Alright, so for our sweet potatoes tonight, I was only able to salvage about a bag and a half of the 2 bags I wanted to use, and that's fine. So I have all of those in there. We have 1, 2, 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's good. We have 7 people and not everyone likes it, so it's gonna work out. So what I did was I put my steamer basket in here, I put a cup of water in here, and then my sweet potatoes. Never done this before, but this is what it says to do. Make sure our little valve thing is pushed back, and then we're just, so pressure cook for 15 minutes on high, and that should be good to go. Alright, these sweet potatoes are perfect. Our mac and cheese is done. Our wings are done. So I'm gonna plate all this up for dinner tonight. Okay guys, so that's gonna end this part of the vlog for the freezer and pantry challenge. And then I will come back with another section of the freezer pantry challenge and let you see how it's going here in a couple of days.